Here we have 2006 Tour de France winner Floyd Landis, Olympic athlete Dr. Peter Cox, chiropractic physician. How did this whole thing start between the two of you? I know you had a mutual friend that introduced you. Let's start with you, Floyd. How did you get into the CBD business?
Well, a few years back, I got into the marijuana business in general as a way. The interest came from an issue I had with opiates that I'd been prescribed for managing pain, and I found over time that marijuana was a much more sensible way of dealing with it, and the CBD business sort of evolved out of that.
And how did Dr. Cox become involved?
Like you said, a mutual friend of ours introduced us, and we have a lot of mutual interests and similar background. You know, Dr. Cox was an athlete as well, and athletes generally have similar ways of managing pain and managing anxiety and stress, and so we've had a good bond over that.
Dr. Cox, when you first heard about Floyd and the business he was running with the CBD, what was your initial reaction to that?
Well, I really didn't know much about what CBD was, so I was curious. I hear a lot about patients using it and wanted to learn more about it. So we started talking, and the way that Floyd talked about how he used it, you know, for sports recovery, for things that patients got benefits from sleeping, for managing stress, it got my attention. And I've had so many injuries over the years, same thing, that I was like, well, this might be something we should look into. I do have to say, if it wasn't for your caringness and the way you expressed your ultimate concern of wanting to get this out into the healthcare field, it needs to be there, but it needs to be understood. And I think that's where we kind of bonded, and that's why we're here today.
And Floyd, why do you think it's important for the medical community to really understand what you're doing with your products?
Well, it's not just our products, it's the CBD business in general. You know, there's a lot of press about it recently, and there's a lot of hype, and it's real, and it does benefit a lot of people in a lot of different ways, but there's just a lot of confusion about how to use it, when to use it, why people use it, and so we're hoping to try to educate people through people they already trust, such as Dr. Cox.
Dr. Cox and Floyd, we look forward to your partnership together. As always, visit www.floydsofleadsville.com to learn more about how you can purchase your CBD products.